Hello my gorgeous gals and guys. Today I'm bringing you a look that is based on a book. I've decided to do a series based on my favorite books of all times. I'm an avid reader, and I just really felt like doing literature inspired looks would be something new, something I haven't seen before. And I'm starting off with Of Mice and Men, which is this book here by John Steinbeck. It's one of my favorite books ever, and I think I read it for the first time when I was 9 or 10 years old, and I loved it then, and I cried my eyes out then, and I've read it at least half a dozen times since then, and it chokes me up every time. But it's a beautiful, beautiful book, and I can only recommend it. So if you haven't read it, go out and get it. It's quite thin, actually, to be such a classic and such a powerful book, and I'm positive you will enjoy it. I've created a look around it, which is this. It's kind of sleek and sophisticated, at least in my opinion, and it's really super simple to do. All you need is 2 brushes, a few products, and you're good to go. And what I did here is I took the title sort of literally, so I did Of Mice and Men. So I have a flesh color tone for men and a gray tone for the mice, and I have some sort of brownish, yeah, sort of soft brown contouring for the cheeks to tie it in with the whole earth and tilling the earth theme that is also in there. So yeah, Of Mice and Men, if you want to get this look. I'm going to start by applying a paint pot. This is MAC's Paint Pot in Painterly, which is one of my all-time favorites, and I'm just going to apply that all over the lid, up to the brow bone. And this will give us a base, a nice clean nude base to start on. And I'm also applying it under the eye so that whatever I put here is going to stick better as well. So that's it for the paint pot. Really easy, just apply it with your fingers. Next up, I'm going to use a Flesh Peach color, and I'm using my Sephora kit, and I'll be using this color right here, which is a nice, almost not shimmery peachy flesh tone. And I'm using a sponge applicator brush. I know a lot of people hate them, but I don't care. I think they're really, really practical. And I'm just going to put that all over the lid. Really just pack it on, because you want it to show up nicely. And I chose this color to signify human flesh, as in of mice and men. So this is the men portion of the look. And I'm going sort of not quite up to the brow bone, just a little over the crease here. And I'm also applying it on the inner corner of the eye, under the eye, to pull the look together in the end. After that, I'm using a lighter flesh tone, which is sort of could almost be used as a highlight color. This, and I'm applying this also with the same applicator brush, the same spongy applicator brush, just I'm turning it around, dipping it in there, and applying it to the very, very inner corner of the eye, just to open it up a little bit more in the end. And I'm also using it as a highlighter, so I'm putting it up to the brow bone. And I'm using just a tiny little bit of it in the corner of my eye as well. So right there you can see it opens it up a lot more than if I just left the flesh tone. So that's it for this one. After that we go over to the mice part, which when I think of a mouse, they're gray. So I chose this, this satin finish by MAC, which is called Scene, and it's a gray, which is really cool because it's matte and you can layer it, so it can be very, very light and it can be quite dark, and I'm gonna do sort of a medium, a medium gray color. I'm using this brush, which is just a round domed one with sort of a little bit stiffer bristles, which is great for going into the crease. And I'm starting here at the outer V. I'm just dotting it on here to start off with, and then I'm working my way up and over, and this is slightly above my crease, like my crease is here, and I'm just putting it slightly over my crease, and I'm going in about 2/3 of the way in, up here, then go back and sort of smolder it out here in the outer V, and really get a little bit of it onto the lid as well, but not too much, not too much. And I'm shooting for sort of a rounder shape, like you could do a wing, but I'm going just nice and round, and you just try and get it symmetrical with the rest of your eye. So there you go. Checking with the other side. And voila, just do a little bit of a windshield wiper motion here. And again, we're not going up to the brow bone. And then dip it in lightly one more time and apply it just under the eye, under the lid here. And join the two in the corner, just dot it in again. So you get this nice little line here, but it's a little smudged. It's not too defined, because we want to keep it natural and classy looking. So there we go. I think, yep, just touch it up on the other side if you have to, but this is okay like this. And there you go. That's it for the eyes already, or almost, actually. I'm using a different kind of mascara today. I'm not such a fan of brown mascaras, but in this case I think the brown ties it all to the earth, which is a big part of the story of the book. So I'm using the Lash Blast Length by Covergirl in, I think it's called deep brown. It's called black brown. And this will not give you much volume or anything, but it will definitely give you a bit of length, and that's how I like my mascaras best. I don't need a ton of volume. I like my lashes sleek but long, and I never forget the outer corner here, which makes everything more glamorous because it gives you an instant cat eye, and which I already mentioned in my sick day makeup tutorial. So there we go. And I'm doing another thing I don't usually do, which is I'm putting a little bit of it on the bottom lashes as well, because that ties the look together just a bit more, and not too much. Right, so this is it for the eyes. I'm gonna zoom you out. Oh, whoops, out. Bad camera. It's not my fault, obviously. To show you what I'm doing with the cheeks. The cheeks are really, really simple. It's a highlight here and a contouring here, also in a sort of brownish tone. I'm using Benefit's Perfect 10, which gives you the highlight and the contour in one sweep. So you just sweep it on, do the kissy face. And there you go. And you don't need very much of it either. The effect is pretty good all by itself. And this is almost it for the face. Final touches will be something for the lips. Again, I'm using my Sephora huge palette, which I got for Christmas from my daddy. And I'm using just a very sheer sort of nude pinkish peachy tone, which is this one. And I'm just going in a little bit with my fingers because I'm the only one who uses that one, so I can do that. And just give it a slight color and sheen. You don't really need much because this is a very natural looking face that we're going for. So there you go. Just a little bit of color, really a little bit of it. And yeah, that's it. That's my Of Mice and Men look. I hope you really enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing it for you, and I hope I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to rate and subscribe. I always forget to say that, so I decided I'm going to say that from now on because I want subscribers and I want ratings. Haha. Yeah. Anyway, this was my Of Mice and Men look, and I'll see you lovelies next time. Bye!